right. So here we go. First things first, we're looking at this procurement contract. Basically, it's this Colorado National Fence, Bighorn. They want just materials purchased. We love these. Combined synopsis, the government saying, hey, how much is this going to cost? Very simple. And basically what you do is you go to this RFQ, you click on this first and foremost, and you do the same things that I've taught you within the mastermind, which you guys already know. I'm not going to say them here because this is going to be a magnet for people who want to join my mastermind. But you do the same thing that I've already taught you, how to find, who supplies these, and then how to get the price from it. And being that this is a combined synopsis, see, it's a request for quote, there's zero risk, because RFQs, there's no risk to them. The documents to return, they want all these things right here. And you're going to send it to these people right here. And then from there, you're going to put our 8A partners information right here. I'm just going to give this, you're the one who found this, Garrett, so this is your deal. Basically, you're going to put our vendors information right here. And then look, they're saying they want 5,400 posts of this. They want 70 of this. They want 190 of these, 400 of these, 400, 180 of these. So then you need to make sure you, so it says right here, shipping must be free on board, FOB destination, which means that the seller must deliver the goods of its covenants at the destination specified by the buyer. And the seller is responsible for the cost of shipping. So that's fine. I taught you a tactic within the course of how to use that third-party carrier to get the product shipped to them. And I also taught you, how to insure it. So you need to figure out the cost of the freight, the cost of insuring it. But before you do all that, you need to figure out the cost of all these. Give me a hard cost, what it actually cost for all these, the cost of the freight and the insurance. And then we're going to put, like, let's say you tell me this cost $10,500, this one right here, Eric. Well, we're going to make it, I don't know, $25,000 or something. Okay. And we're going to do the same for all these.
So we do at least like a 40% markup on everything, or?
Yeah. And then we'll play it by ear. Like, we're going to get data. Somebody's going to win this. It could be us or it could be somebody else. And if we lose it, we're then going to ask the government, okay, let me see that competitor's bid. And they were in a no. Okay, wow, they were at only, 29%. All right, so next time we see this is a long-term business, guys. It might be a year from now before we see another one of these. We need to know, okay, we're going to be at 25% this time. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Right. And it might even be, 3 days from now before we see another one of these. It might be 6 months. You never know. But the bottom line is you're compiling data and you're getting stronger by the skill set. Remember how I was saying I was doing yoga this morning and it was about finding my edge? And this, you're finding your edge. Like, every day you're putting in the work. You got to put in the work because you're getting skills. And that's the only way you're going to get good at this, is by putting your butt in the chair and just dealing. And once you do it enough, like, it took me hundreds of hours of just pounding the phone, calling subs, calling suppliers, looking at specs before I got my first contract. And when I got my first contract, it made over $77,000. That was freaking awesome.
Okay.
And then the next one, made like 50 grand. The next one made 14 grand. The next one made like 45 grand. And they just started like happening quicker and quicker and quicker because I had all the skills prior. Like, it became easy, if that makes sense. So this is very simple to do, man. One of my salesmen, he now went on and now he has a big government construction business. He worked with me for a couple of years. This was the first type of contract he ever won. It was a flooring procurement thing where I teach you inside the mastermind how to stay on top of the contracting officer. Every 45 days, you call them, you send them an email. There's a tactic inside of the course. I don't know if you remember that tactic, but it's like how to be on top of contractor.
Yeah, contractor list, yeah.
Yeah. And you literally put it in your calendar. Okay, I need to call this person back in 45 days. Hey, we spoke about blah, blah, blah last time about a couple months ago. I turned in a bid on XYZ. How you doing? Oh, good. Yeah, I told you that I want to be a resource to you and that, you know, if you ever need a good contractor who can get something done, where when you get a bid that's too high or you don't get any bids at all, you can send me the opportunity and I can get you a bid turnaround within 28 to 48 hours. So speaking of, do you have any bids available or any deals available? And that tactic, me doing that, the lady's like, yeah, actually I do. I have a procurement contract just like this one that nobody else has bid. And it's for flooring in Alaska. She sent it to me. I gave it to my salesman. He called Home Depot. We put our markup on it. We got the contract like that. We made like almost 10 grand. You know, he made his commission. I made, you know, obviously more than that because it's a lot of risk. Something could go wrong and then I'm out 10 grand. But he made his commission and he was happy. So the point is staying on top of these deals. Fair enough. Guys, y'all have any other ones to go over with me? Because I do have another call starting soon.
I just sent you one, but it's not nothing we would ever do. I just saw it and it was kind of weird.
Okay. Human medical cabinet.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, you want to like always be networking. Like once you get this skill set, you always want to be networking because now that I know how to do this, like the creator of the universe knows that I have this mission to bring in hundreds of millions of dollars of contracts. And the creator of the universe brings to me people in my path when I least expect them. Like this past week, I was in snowboarding and I met like different people all over the country at this high-end mastermind for high-level duties. And those people are the perfect people for me to get deals done. So what I'm trying to say is like, learn the skills, and then take the actions. And then always be networking with people because you never know. You could meet somebody at Starbucks who is a medical supplier that sells this stuff. I know that sounds crazy, but it's not. On a plane once, I was sitting and this guy does big generators. And because I have the vibe, like my radar is always on for opportunity. And that guy, I send him deals all the time for big government radar jobs. So you get the point of what I'm trying to say. Like the thing is, you got to learn the skill set, and then you got to take a freakish amount of effort. Like you're going to be like, this is so ridiculous. Why am I doing this? I'm wasting so much time. But remember, to get fit, you got to put in the effort. Like to there you go. Look at that. She's a stud. So you know, to be good at something, you got to put in the effort. And that's what this is. Like I'm teaching you something that can give your family freedom, but you have to put forth the 100+ hours. And it might come sooner than that. You went on your knife deal, like Bud, the guy I was telling you about, he got a contract on his knife deal. And then the next one I gave him, he got a contract. So, but that doesn't always happen. Like I don't want to act like it does.
Yeah.
So guys, with that being said, I hope that this was good for y'all. If you could, you know, send me an email and rate this on a 1 to 10. 1, this was a horrible call. 10, this was an awesome call. And what you would like to learn next week. And every week come with a handful of deals. And what I really want you to do is start getting the deals ready for me. Like 100% ready with my 8A partner's stuff on it. So I can just look through it and say, it's good to go. Let's turn it in. Or I can say, no, we got to fix this, that, and this. That's where I really want y'all to be.
Did you send us your 8A partner information?
Yes, I will. I will send you I will have to have you sign some documents though. Some non-competes, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Guys, with that being said, this has been a blast. I hope you've had fun. Until next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.